Hey guys, King of Charmanders here, and today I bring to you the best Carnival 2024 armor guide. A new melee meta armor. So this video analyzes the exclusive event armor of Monster Hunter Now Carnival 2024 Shibuya and Global. The Carnival 2024 armor can only be forged and upgraded using tickets obtained from quests and slaying large monsters during the event. The armor is also very cheap to forge and upgrade, making it the best armor for newer players. And the set also contains a new meta armor for melee that's a must-have. First, we start off with the Carnival 2024 armor forge stats and costs. So the Carnival 2024 armor starts at grade 4, and its base defense is 65. And for its forge requirements, you need 1 Carnival 2024 forging ticket and 10 zenny. That's literally it. This makes the Carnival 2024 armor currently the cheapest armor to forge in the game. This is dirt cheap. You can literally forge all of the pieces of armor with 5 tickets and literally slaying one large monster. It's that cheap. So you should definitely consider wanting to forge these, as it won't break your bank if you try to build them. Breaking your bank, here's a Carnival Armor 2024 Grade 8 cost. So upgrading any piece of Carnival 2024 armor to grade 8 is pretty easy. I thought I would never say that for an armor set. Upgrading to grade 8 is necessary to unlock some of the skills of the Carnival 2024 armor. It's 22 upgrade tickets and 200 zenny. Per experience from the Shibuya event, this is super cheap. So you definitely are really wanting to take a look at this to upgrade it even for the future. And what's even better is that the Carnival 2024 armor does not use any Rarity 6 material to upgrade it to grade 8. You're not going to use Wyvern Gem Shards or anything of that sort. It does not take a Rarity 6 again. It's totally worth it if you want to get it to grade 8 for specific armor pieces. And now we move on to the analysis and equipment skills of the Carnival 2024 armor, starting off with the Helm. And you get Poison Resistance level 2, which upgrades to level 3 at grade 6. This grants a 60% chance of preventing poison status when damaged by a poison element attack, and this is at level 3. And its Drift Melt slot is also unlocked at grade 4. This is the only thing worth building for the cheap grade 8 if you are a newer player. So poison resistance is a very situational skill. Very situational, might have something to do for the future, but for now it's not great. And again, if you're just newer player, definitely worth upgrading to grade 8 for that defense. Otherwise, don't look at it and don't think about building it. Or maybe in the future. Next up, we have the Carnival 2024 Mail. Here's its analysis, equipment skills, and effects. You get Lock On level 1, which displays a lock on button while hunting with a close range weapon, allowing a specific monster body part to be targeted. You also get Critical Eye level 1, at grade 6, and this upgrades to level 2 at grade 8. This increases affinity by 15% at grade 2. Drift Melt slot is also unlocked at grade 4. This is the best piece of armor from this set. This is a must-have for melee users and will fit into a lot of melee builds. So if you're an endgame player, this is the one you're gunning for and you want to upgrade and build the most. It revolutionizes melee. It has Critical Eye level 2 with Lock On. You couldn't ask for, well, you could ask for stuff that's better. But as far as one of the best pieces of melee gear in the game, and even for other meta builds, this piece is amazing. So you should definitely buy it and thinking about using it if you're an endgame player or for the future. Moving on, we have the Carnival 2024 Vambraces analysis for its equipment skills and effects. You get Recoil down level 1, which slightly reduces bowgun recoil, and you also get Defense Boost level 1 at grade 6. Which increases defense by 20. Your Drift Melt slot is also unlocked at grade 4. Now this is a good piece of armor for bowgun users if you are a newer player. Not great, but it does give the recoil down level 1, which is needed. So if you're a bowgun player and you're just starting out, you're trying to build stuff, it's definitely really good. Defense boost isn't the best, but it's better than a whole lot of other skills out there. On to the next one, and we have the Carnival 2024 Coil, analysis, equipment skills, and effects. You get Special Boost level 1, which upgrades to level 2 at grade 6. This increases the damage of special skills by 15%. And the dismount slot is also unlocked at grade 4. This is another piece of armor best for newer players. It can combo with cooking to do heavy damage at the beginning of hunts, and if you do enough damage to the monster, you fill your special gauge up, you might be able to get a second one off. But again, great for newer players. Other than that, you probably won't think about building this. And last but not least, we have the Carnival 2024 Greaves analysis for its equipment, skills, and effects. You get Tremor Resistance level 1, which negates weak tremors, and Rising Tide level 1 at grade 6. And this will upgrade to level 2 at grade 8. This slightly increases attack power and defense as the hunt timer runs out at level 2. And this is the best piece of armor for newer players. Rising Tide is a solid attack boost skill for early to mid game. Not an endgame piece, but Rising Tide is definitely good for beginner players or newer players. And at levels, because of how cheap it is to upgrade the Carnival gear to grade 8, you're definitely going to want to look at it and use it if you are a newer player. Or again, if it's like mid-tier as well, you could probably use this as well. That's basically what it is for the ticket. You know, in order to get this armor, you need to buy the ticket for Global. Or if you were like me, you went to Shibuya, well, you probably already have this armor, so you don't have to worry about it. But the thing about it is, for those of you global players and you're a newer player Monster Hunter now and you're like, should I do this? Well, here's the Carnival 2024 armor overall analysis. If you are a newer player, you should upgrade some or all of this armor to grade 8 as it is very cheap. 2,200 coins and a couple of tickets, that's all it takes. So as long as you could slay these 6-star monsters or get the 6 stars, it should be pretty easy for you if you're a newer player or if you're trying to play in a group. The mail is the best piece of armor in this set and will be the most sought out piece for endgame players. It's currently one of the best pieces of melee gear in the game. Beginner players will also go after this because this is the only piece in the set that also gives you lock on if you're a melee user. But overall, really good. Like I mentioned, even if it's not melee, that critical eye level 2 alone will make it fit into a lot of meta builds. So you're going to see a lot of this coming out and a lot of this in future builds, that especially videos that I make. But if you do not want either one of those things, well, you want to because it's so cheap, at grade 6 you get layered armor. And the layered armor is also a pretty cool color if you want to use it. Personally for me, there are other cooler armors like the gold Rothian armor, the silver Rathalos armor, and of course the Near Gigante armor. That set from those monsters are definitely better looking. At least that's just my opinion. But this color looks sweet, so if you like it, you should totally rock it. Hopefully this video helps you decide what to build for the Carnival 2024 set. This armor will only be available for those who participate in the Monster Hunter Now Carnival 2024 Shibuya and Global events. So you're not going to get it anywhere else, but even if you're a newer player, again, for this armor, for the weapons as well, this is totally worth playing and trying to build this set of armor along with building the weapons. With that being said, please do me a huge favor, like, subscribe, and comment for the YouTube algorithm. This was a great first event, and I hope y'all are going to enjoy Global, and I'm looking forward to the events in the future. But good luck on your grinds. Hopefully y'all get a ton of drops, and don't worry, the tickets are actually really easy to get for this armor to forge and upgrade them, so don't worry about that. And I will see y'all on the next video.